couldn't get any sweeter, old Mr. Stork dropped in to pay him and Layla a visit.
It's a boy! Oh, boy, yoy, yoy.
Wow. He's so... Wow.
Oh, and good luck! He's got company!
Charlie loved those boys so much, he just couldn't face the truth. And so he went on with his life as if everything was normal. Fears were realized.
I'm so sorry, Charlie. Really, I am. But I have to do this. I found my soulmate.
But I thought I was your soulmate.
Come on, Legs. Let's roll, baby.
I don't know what to say. Guess the heart just wants what the heart wants. Bye, Charlie.
But you said you'd eat whale blubber.
Well, she'll be eating blubber all right, just as soon as I free will it.
Oh.
It's funny how a man reacts when his heart gets broken. Some break down and cry like a baby. Others, they take out an Uzi and climb a clock tower. But Charlie Bailey Gates didn't seem to react at all. He just swallowed hard, felt that slab of heartache slide over the lump in his throat, and he locked it all away.
Cuckolding is a very complex, intimate fetish that falls under the broader umbrella term of consensual non-monogamy. So while the act of watching is a huge component for some, cuckolding actually offers other elements as well. One thing that a lot of people love is the aftercare, engaging in emotional or physical intimacy after an encounter to reaffirm the bond and care between both partners. Also, fantasy versus reality. Some enjoy the fantasy of cuckolding without actually having the desire to act on it. And just sharing these fantasies with your partner can be equally fulfilling. And then emotional intimacy. For some couples, the process of actually just having that communication and the process of planning and discussing the encounters can lead to increased emotional intimacy and connection. So essentially, cuckolding is not a one-size-fits fetish. It's a very personalized dynamic that varies from one couple to the next. I hope this helps, and if you found any value to this, make sure to hit that heart button and follow me for more.
So as a man, what do you think is in it for them? What do you think draws men to want to explore cuckolding?
It's such a great question because a lot of people don't understand that at all. That's probably number one question I get. Like, well, that seems unfair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she gets to go and do all of this fun, sexy stuff, and he doesn't get the same privilege. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That sounds awful. That sounds mean. And what they don't understand is that there's so much in it for the guy. And first of all, like, I don't remember where I saw it, but like there is a biochemical reaction that happens in men where there's a flood of fucking hormones that happen when he thinks about his partner sleeping with somebody else. And so it's incredibly thrilling for him. And I listened to that Holly Hot Wife episode. The pizza thing is, she's so wild. Like, I can't even believe that. That was so great.
The fact that happened twice, that pizza delivery man got lucky twice, is unbelievable.
I know, it's crazy. But I love it so much. That was so great. But one of the things that struck me about what she was saying about her relationship was that she called it edging. She said her husband really likes the edging part. And I thought, I've not heard it called that before, but that's very interesting because that is what I tend to call this like cuck angst, which is this real kind of like dance of emotions, of nervous, of like a little fearful, of excited, of like dreading, but also really turned on kind of feeling knowing that this is going to happen, that she's going to be with this other guy. And it's almost like that weird feeling, it seems weird, but it's very intense, is such a draw for so many guys.
Some of the best sex I ever had actually was with this like 5'2" like
Stop
guy.
it.
Yeah, I've hooked up with Asian guys before. It is true. Like, well, in my experience, the penis was really small. One time I hooked up with this really massive black guy, and his penis was as big as this microphone. No, I'm not kidding. From my personal experience, all the rumors, all of the stereotypes are accurate. I think there's definitely outliers.
Partner number 1, partner number 2 is hopefully on the way. Polyandry is when a female has multiple husbands. That's something that Mike and I are like really looking for. I cheated on Mike while we were dating, not because I was unhappy with our relationship, but because I just had this really intense connection with somebody else. That's what was so hard. It was like, why do I feel this way about this other person if our relationship was so good?
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time that like we can have a great relationship and I can still like somebody else.
It was quite the rocky path
Yeah.
to get to this point.
Yeah, it was definitely really hard.